Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part, and welcome to my prepping for Christmas. We're gonna get a lot done in this video. I'm gonna be sharing tips and tricks along the way, so make sure you have your volume turned up so you can hear the really good music and my tips. But if you're not following me over on Instagram, definitely click that link down below. I'm constantly doing giveaways over there and I don't want you to miss out on them.
From Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy.
So I'm going to be starting off my dining room, but what's the space you need to work on before company gets there? It may be a big project, it may be a small one, maybe it's just prepping the guest bedroom for them, maybe it's deep cleaning a bathroom, maybe it's rearranging a space so that company can come in and put their belongings. Whatever it is, think about that today and start working on it. So for me, I really wanted to freshen up our dining room. It's a space that I've slowly been working on here, haven't perfected it yet until today, so you guys are gonna love it when I'm finished with it. Basically, I had to get a new rug because the one I had in here, I moved into my living room because the one in the living room, one of my boys had an accident on and it was just not gonna clean up. So we've kind of been working on that, but I found a rug that I love. I'm gonna share with you once I get it open. And I had some new chairs ordered. So we're gonna talk about all of that as we go along in the process.
Fear not, then said the angel, let nothing you affright. This day is born a Savior of a pure virgin bride, to free all those who trust in him from Satan's power and might. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
So I actually reordered a rug I had in my previous house. I loved it so much and I didn't bring it over to this house. I think I sold it or gave it to somebody, but I really was missing it. And when I needed a rug for this space, I knew it was gonna work perfectly and I knew I already loved it. I knew the colors already worked. So I went ahead and grabbed it. I picked it up from Amazon. So I'm gonna have it linked down below. It is a gorgeous rug. It's a really cool way to have like a light colored rug, but there's still a lot of texture into it. I'd almost say it's a little bit like marble or something, just so you get that idea, but it hides dirt and stuff. So it's not just like a solid white rug, which is really hard to keep clean. I know I have one in my living room. So this one's just like the perfect balance.
We gather round the chimney, sitting close to keep us warm. The mistletoe is hanging at the door. Christmas is the time.
So I also ordered new chairs. I've been wanting upholstered chairs around our dining room for years. Like as long as I remember, I feel like this is almost one of my bucket list items. I feel like some people want to like travel the world or learn to do some skill. It's like my bucket list is things in my home, and I've always wanted upholstered chairs. And finally, Savannah's old enough, like all we do is have adults over. Even like my nieces, they're all grown, like they're Savvy's age. So plus we still have our bar stool. So like if kids need to sit over there, if we have other company over, it's still gonna work out. So as Chase unpacks those, I'll be putting them over by the table. But first I wanted to do a little bit of rearranging because now I needed some black in our dining room. When we had all those black chairs, I would never put this black vase on my table, but now I need that black. And what was funny is I had a black vase right there on a black table. So just switching those out is gonna help. It's gonna help add some contrast. It's gonna help brighten up both spaces, but while they both have the black just to kind of ground it. So making the switch actually worked out really good.
To leave your ego at the door. Everybody smiling while we dance around the
You guys are gonna be shocked, but I actually found these chairs on Amazon, and I want to say there weren't any reviews yet, so I was really nervous, but I was like, look, I'm just gonna try it out. They're everything I ever wanted. I love that they swivel too. So if you're looking into something like this and you have hardwood floors, you're definitely going to want a rug underneath your table. Otherwise, I feel like you get real like loosey and goosey while you're eating. I mean, obviously you don't have to if you have kids, but it is nice just to have a little bit of carpet underneath them so you're not sliding around. But they are absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to leave their link down below in the description box as well. So I just wanted to show you, you can find really nice pieces on Amazon. You don't have to go to all these designer stores. You don't have to wait forever. I was looking at some of those and I wasn't going to get them until like Christmas or after. These came in within a few days and I absolutely love them.
The newborn King, peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
Right here in this clip, you can tell we're missing one chair, like the very back chair by the windows, like the other captain chair. All of them arrived but one, and it ended up coming a few days later. So you're gonna see that later on in this video. But I was impressed with the time since it was like big furniture pieces. And now I'm loving this dark, chunky vase on my table. I wanna say at our last house, that's where I had it and loved it, but it wasn't making sense with I think we had 8 black chairs at our table and it was just a lot. It was nice, but it was a lot. I feel like it just functions so much better now. So you can tell it started that domino effect with like moving decor. I'm here to tell you, if you need to take some of your Christmas down because you're hosting, that is okay. Don't let people guilt you into having all this Christmas up. So if you love it, do it. But if you need to take some pieces down because your house is about to get very full and very stressful, I say do it. Right before my big family comes in and they're gonna be staying at my house, we're gonna be cooking and all of that, I like to pull some of it down. Maybe you need to move a Christmas tree because it's in a walkway. Maybe you just need to take it down in general. That is okay. So just do what works best in your house. Do whatever's gonna keep you most calm and most sane. Because when you have a full house, it can be overwhelming. So if taking down a few pieces is gonna make you feel better, then I say do it. And then when everyone leaves and it's time to take everything down, you don't have a full house to do. So if you want to leave it all up, I say leave it all up. I'm a firm believer in your house should be decorated the way you want it, not the way someone else wants it or thinks it should be. There is no right or wrong with home decor. There's no right or wrong with Christmas. So definitely just do what's best for you.
Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la 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 la, oh, oh, la 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 la, oh, oh, la 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 la. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you.
So I have a really hard time decorating coffee tables. Most of you know that if you've been here. I think I've had 4 coffee table designs since I've decorated for Christmas. Like I'm constantly switching it out. It's really hard for me to figure out what works best. I finally figured it out and I'm gonna take a picture so I can do it again next year because I wish I would have had it like this the entire time I've had my Christmas out, but I'm just glad I figured something out. So I will be giving more like detailed tips a little bit later on, but this whole first beginning half is just like decorating and prepping those spaces so they look the way I want them to when people come in. It's not a major deal, but to me, I love the way I like present my home when guests and company comes over. So that's what I'm doing, and then we'll get to some other like nitty gritty things.
Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la 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 la, oh, 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 la 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 la. Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again, to see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hanging by the fire chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him born the.
A little tip that I love to share is I have like an extra decor cabinet. I've had this in every house. Sometimes it's a closet, sometimes it's a cabinet, but I love to keep those pieces that I love that maybe I don't have a spot for yet, but I love it too much to get rid of it. Then it makes redecorating my house way easier. So yes, I'm constantly decorating. I don't think I'm ever finished decorating a home. As soon as I get it the way I like it, I start back over in another space. And since I work with all neutrals, I can use those spaces, I can use those items in any space that I want to. So I like to keep them in here. That way when I'm working on the coffee table, I can redesign it 4, 5, 10 times and it's not costing me any money. I'm just using the pieces I have. So I like to call it shopping my house. I like to shop my house first before I go and spend money. So maybe sometimes I take an item out of another room and I use it in here, but then I can shop my house, so I can go shop that cabinet and find something in it to replace that. And then it just makes it more affordable and easy to do more often since I enjoy doing that.
Let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Oh, word of the Father, now in flesh appearing. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
When I'm doing prepping like this and I feel like I'm very overwhelmed and I have a lot going on, I try to pick a spot that I can put anything that I don't have a home for yet, or it's in another space I need to put away, so I'm not getting distracted. So I'm using that like coffee bar area for anything that's like, I need to deal with this here in a little bit. I'm putting everything to the side. So you can do that. Sometimes I do it immediately, but when I'm just really overwhelmed and I'm like trying to stay focused, definitely just pick a spot, put everything over there, and then when you're done working on that area, you can just clear off that counter space and put everything where it belongs at that point. I'm not going to show you a ton of deep cleaning in this video, but obviously if you're prepping for family and friends to come over into your house, definitely get it clean, get your towels clean, get your hand towels clean, maybe pillowcases, sheets, bedding, deep clean those floors. Anywhere you're gonna be like cooking or eating, make sure those areas are good to go. Just start thinking ahead, like, do I need to do a deep clean of the dining room? Do I need to clean my oven or my stove? Like I said, do deep cleaning like on your floors, think about your drawers. They probably need to be vacuumed out. I know that's so weird, but mine get crumbs in them. So while you have that vacuum out, just go ahead and vacuum that silverware drawer, because if it's anything like mine, it has crumbs in it. You know what else you need to clean are your oven mitts. So if they're too far gone, just go ahead and get some ordered. I'm gonna have them linked down below. But sometimes you can just stain treat them, like with Shout or like the one I'm having. It's like a new one everyone was talking about, so I ordered it off Amazon. It is working really well, especially on like Savannah's white jeans. So I'll link that too. But take the time, throw them in the washer and the dryer so they don't look terrible when people are in your kitchen helping you cook. Check all your soap bottles in all your bathrooms, kitchen, anywhere there's a sink, make sure it's full. I grabbed this really big soap bottle from HomeGoods. I want to say it was like $5.99, but it's huge. So I know I'm not going to run out when everyone's here staying at the house. And then another thing you need to prep is the toilet paper. Make sure every bathroom has plenty of rolls in it, because I feel like when there's so many people in and out of your house, you think you're gonna check it, but you're not. You're gonna get overwhelmed, especially like my house. They're gonna be here for several days and I don't wanna have to worry about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get every cabinet stocked so I don't even have to think about it until they leave, and then I'll restock it again then. Okay, so this is a cabinet where I keep overflow, so all the rest is like out in our garage, but my family all knows for some reason if we go through paper towels or Kleenexes or soap, maybe I forgot to check on one and we're running low, they know they can come check this cabinet and find everything they need. That way they're not having to ask me all the time, they know right where to go to get it.
Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you.
Now it is time to finish up some gift wrapping. I did want to share this organizer. It has been amazing this year. I typically don't want to spend the money on like holiday organizers, and I don't know what I was thinking. It is so nice to have everything I need in one space. That way when like Chase or Savannah's wrapping, they have everything they need. I don't know, it has been so nice. So if you're needing a hosting gift and you don't want to do like the normal wine and cheese or whatever it is, or maybe they don't drink like us, get them a holiday organizer and they're gonna love you. They're gonna pull it out every single year. It's gonna keep them organized. They have ones for wrapping, they have ones for wreaths, they have ones for ornaments. I got all of them this year and they're amazing. I feel like I've been missing out. So I'm gonna have all those linked down below for you as well. But now I'm gonna go ahead and get this gift wrapped. It was one of the last ones I had to actually like wrap and not just put it in a sack.
It's a magical time full of kisses. Take a walk outside and tickle the snowman's snow.
I also wanted to share a tip with you that I do every single year when it comes to Christmas. So I wrap at least 1 or 2 extra gifts underneath my tree. I leave a name tag there and a Sharpie, just in case I forget someone that, you know, when you're done Christmas shopping, you're like, I did it, I thought of everybody, but sometimes you did forget someone. Maybe someone new in your life bought something for you that year and you didn't know they were switching gifts. Just find something that's very gender neutral, just something that anyone would enjoy having or it would work. Get it wrapped and get it ready to go just in case. And you're still preparing for that person. You're still thinking, you just can't remember who that person is. I always keep a few of those underneath my tree so I don't have to panic if that unexpected person shows up. Maybe they have a +1, like maybe you're hosting Christmas and someone brings someone that you weren't expecting. You just never know, so always have 1 to like 3 extra gifts underneath your tree. And then if you don't use them, you can unwrap them and save them for next year, use them as another gift along the way. It's just nice to have those built in just in case you need them.
In reply, echoing their joyous strains, angels we have heard on high.
It's the next day. I pulled these out of the dryer. I want to show you, they typically wash up pretty well unless they're just too far gone. So if they're too far gone or you don't want to wash yours or you don't have enough, make sure you have enough for the holidays. I'll link some down below. But if they're just like okay, you might just like shout them or something, wash them, because typically they'll wash up pretty well.
Sweetly, sweetly through the night.
Another area that I like to get clean before guests come is the silverware drawer, where you guys saw me last night. I vacuumed it all out just in case there were crumbs in there. I feel like sometimes it gets down in there. But I feel like I wash my black silverware. It happened with my gold too. It's gonna be hard to tell on camera, but I feel like it gets those watermarks right there. You can kind of see on the knives. And I feel like if I don't unload them quick enough and like hand dry them, this happens and then they look dirty even though they aren't. But I wanna make sure that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and hand wash these, dry these, and see if they still have those spots on them. Like, do I need to order more? Are they too far gone? Or do I just need to clean them?
And the mountains in reply, echoing their brief delight. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Shepherds, why this jubilee? Why your joyous strains prolong? What the gladsome tidings be, which inspire your heavenly song? Come to Bethlehem and see him who
I'll say they're better, and like they may still be drying a little bit, but I feel like it's just gonna stay that way. But how do you keep black silverware so clean? Like, I know if you have silverware, it doesn't do this ever. But when you have like gold or black, and it may be like the matte finish, I don't know how it is with like, if I can get these like a little bit glossier, which they have a shine to them. You know what I mean? Like from far away, but they just always like that. Drive me crazy. It looks like I didn't clean them and they're clean. So I gotta figure it out. Honestly, guys, I don't think the hand washing and drying did anything. So I did some researching and someone had mentioned getting like white vinegar and cleaning them off and it would get the water spots off. That still didn't work for me. You can try it on yours. So I ended up just ordering more, and this time I didn't do the matte, I did the shiny. So I did gold and shiny. I already had that style set in my drawer. I just didn't have enough. So in the next clip, you're gonna see what I have now. I added to it so I would have enough to host like my entire family, but I'm hoping the shiny gold doesn't show the water spots near as bad. So that's what I decided to do.
in just here stay. Oh.
I didn't film it, but I did a little bit of rearranging in here. This used to be on my dining room table, and so I brought this one in here because I love the height of it, so it kind of matches the mirror so it doesn't like look short, because this space, although it's like not huge, it's a powder room, it still is very, very, very tall, and I've done like nothing to this wall yet. I really want to do a cool piece of like artwork, but I don't love artwork, so it's going to take me a little bit just to find something that I do love and appreciate, but eventually something will be there. So I love to add height right here with the plant. And then I had the nutcracker over here and a box of Kleenexes, and I thought I'm just going to move some of that out and clear it out. This candle used to be over here as well. It's just like battery operated. I love these things. So you can have them burning like all day. If you leave, it doesn't matter if a kid comes in here or a pet. And I like just kind of having this table in here so I can keep things over there. Most of our bathrooms have like a cabinet above the toilet. I just didn't want that in here since our mirror, I don't know, I just felt like it was gonna get really heavy in this space. And we don't need a ton of storage in this space because it is just a powder room, but I feel like the things you need are out so you can see it. So I just have the sprays, and then those items are in there just in case, and then there's extra toilet paper and paper towels and like cleaning products underneath the sink. I've been messing with the boys' treats, so that's why we're standing right here. They got some, but I didn't film it either, but I was refilming, kind of filling those up. This isn't full of the way, but that's because it's a Christmas gift. So when they get their new Christmas ones, that'll fill up. And then I went ahead and moved the charger over here. It's just nice, people can walk right in and grab it and walk out. That way if someone's over here like with the fridge open, like getting drinks, it's not back there in the corner. So not a lot of changes in here, but just tweaking it a little bit for when guests are here, just whatever is the most convenient and what's the easiest. Okay, it's a few days later and that chair came in, so we're complete. But this chair, when it came in, there's like a huge gap over here. I don't know if you can tell right there. It's like split and the bottom's tore, so they're gonna send a new one to replace that, but it still looks good for now. So we have the complete set. Okay guys, I'm not sure if this is my last video of the year. As of right now, I'm trying to think of something to film for Wednesday. So if I can, I'll put up that bonus video. But if for some reason I can't think of it, or I get sick or something happens, I did want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I will see you in January, and I can't wait to see what 2024 brings. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.